Hi guys, welcome back to Anadialogue, the dialogue on analog music reproduction. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at one of the best Walkmans of all time. Yes, I have a few, and I wanted to start to show them a little bit to you and discuss about the characteristics of these incredible marvels, these jewels of technology. Are you ready? This is the King DD9. Let's start. Okay, so let's start seeing the Walkman from its outside. So as you can see, it has a nice leather pouch. You could have put it on a belt if you wanted to. And this is pretty in good condition. Other types usually get dirty or they just melt because they're made out of plastic. But this is real leather. Already from this you understand the quality. Okay, let's take it out. Can put this aside, and here we go. Now, unfortunately, mine is a little scraped here. It's not in perfect mint condition. Unfortunately, the guy who sold it to me told me that some orange juice fell on it, but fortunately, inside it remained completely intact. Fabulous. Excellent quality already from that. And even though it's not perfect outside, inside is working perfectly, and that's what I think is the important. So, what can we say of this DD9? Well, first of all, it was released starting in 1989, and the production went on all the way to 1992. What is the characteristics of this and the DD model? DD does not mean direct drive like a lot of people think, but disk drive. And what is the characteristic, especially in this one? Because we have a quartz locked double disk drive servo motors for each capstan, which means that we have perfect playback on normal and on reverse, the same wound flutter. And only this Walkman has this. I mean, it's amazing. It doesn't have any belts. It does have a few belts for other characteristics, for other functions, but not for the motors, which are in direct contact with the flywheel of the capstans. Very, very cool. The controls, as you can see, very simple. Stop, play, forward, reverse, because these are not mechanical, are as most of Walkman's commands, Walkman's controls. These are logic control commands, which means there's a software. Feather touch. They are controlled by software. Another interesting cool feature, I hope you can see it, is that the jack for the headphones is gold plated. Now no Discman, no Walkman, no other gizmo has this. It's amazing. High quality also in these details. Here we have the volume knob. Here we can see the well of the cassette a little bit with this tinted plastic glass. The rest of the body is in aluminum. This is metal. It's not plastic, as you can imagine. Here you can open it, and it's also the same command to unlock the battery cell, as we will see. You also have the possibility to power it with a 1.5 volt power block. Here you can see some details. Here you could clip on with a little screw the pouch here. As you can see, there's a little hole here to fix it if you want. And here are the main controls. Fantastic. Dolby noise. We have B and C. Very few have that. And also the possibility, as you can imagine, of turning it off. The Mega Bass. Fabulous. We have normal, which does not use the circuit. Otherwise mid and max. And the quality, especially on the mid one, is fabulous. You know there are these problems in reproducing lower frequencies in Walkmans. Well, this solves it. The Mega Bass of Sony is very, very good, although you're changing a little bit the wave. But in this case, it gives that extra pump that is very cool. Plus, as you can imagine, you can play normal cassettes and also chrome and metal Type 4 cassettes. Again, another great feature. So, one of the main problems of this type of Walkmans, the DD, is that there's that center gear, here's an image, that breaks, unfortunately, because it shrinks and it cracks. At that point, you can't use them anymore. In this one, this does not happen, fortunately. Very, very cool. You don't have that problem. Plus, you just need one single battery. Let's take a look. See, you open it this way. I think you can see it. And if you click again, there you go. This is the well for the battery. Just one single battery. I love that. I hate two batteries. This is already very, very heavy. It's 330 grams. Whoa, baby. You can feel the quality, the weight of quality in here. Okay, so as you can see, another very cool feature, I think, is that almost all the main parts here are made of metal. They're not made of plastic. Here, the capstan. All the single parts are in metal. The mechanism of the opening of the cover, even this is all metal. All this part is metal. Fabulous. These are the two motors. Here you can select if you want a continuous mode or just a single mode. You can see the amorphous head, high quality amorphous head. This is going to have a very long life. Amorphous means it can't change his shape. Plus, it also has an extended frequency response, as we will see after in the specs. And as you can imagine, top quality Walkmans, double capstan and double pinch roller. And they have two dedicated motors. Okay, let's take a look at the specs. The specs aren't amazing, I must admit. We have a wow and flutter of 0.1% at peak, and WNRMS is 0.07. The signal to noise ratio is 48 dB, not amazing. The total harmonic distortion is 1%. The frequency response is quite good. It's 20 Hertz, 20 kilohertz. A standard, but for a Walkman, it's a lot, guys. And the battery life of a single alkaline normal type of battery is 5.5 hours, a lot. If you go with better quality batteries that now are available, it'll go on even more. Fabulous little jewel here. Okay, let's try now to listen to something. I'm gonna put this directly in the video camera, so you're not gonna listen here to me. Now let's go with something recorded by me. This is a fantastic album by Johnny Griffin, The Congregation. And it's recorded on a simple Type 1D by TDK, which is excellent, but it's a Type 1, obviously. Okay. Time to change and go for our last test. We're gonna go with a Type 2 cassette. Kebmo, his last album, very, very good blues album, Oklahoma. This again is TDK, CDing, as I said, Chrome, Type 2. I already put here the setting and the Dolby.
My name is Junior from Memphis, Tennessee. My daddy was a hustler and a stranger to me. I don't always know just what.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave your comments on this specific type of Walkman. If you have any suggestions on how to better use it, I don't know, different characteristics that I didn't mention, anything that regards the DD series in general, but especially DD9. I'm interested. Okay, guys, thank you again for watching, and remember, music is born analog. Well, guys, if you're enjoying my videos and you're enjoying my channel, please consider to subscribe by clicking the black and white logo here below. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode and you will become a true member of the analog community.